Right, everybody. So it is the New York session, and we are all going to be looking at the opportunity that we can get now. So generally, there was NFP today. Apparently, the news came out today, and so there was a move to the upside. And amazing thing actually is that from London session, based on the analysis we had during London session, we were anticipating that NASDAQ should pull into a demand level, and it actually did. So sometimes around 11 o'clock Nigerian time, we have during the London session, we have a pull into the demand level. So yes, let me turn on the session break, for example, and also turn on the Asian range indicator. You can see that when we had the breakout in the morning, we also took the previous day low, then we tap into the demand zone, give a pullback, give a pull, and then boom. Now we've taken the previous day high as well. So I believe that we should be seeing a pullback before we are able to join this trade. So now the buy has been confirmed for us. However, for us to participate, we need price to be in the area of interest. And right now, price is not in an area of interest. So for price to be in an area of interest, it has to be somewhere down here. So from where we are now, it needs to be, around here. Somewhere here is the area of interest. So from where NASDAQ is right now, we need to see it make a pullback into this level or even this level again, right? And then we can now look to take the trade to the upside. So we need to see NASDAQ doing this. But for now, we don't have to do anything. We just have to wait. And it's either we wait until NASDAQ pullback, either we wait during this session, or we are going to wait until it actually happens. So anyway, if it happens in this session, it will be the best. So let's give it a wait. Let's wait for it. But obviously right now, NASDAQ is doing a good, it's having a good momentum. The data that also came out from the news also signifies that we are expecting a continuation to the upside. The data that came out for the USD news were positive for USD, so that can that's also a good thing. For example, unemployment rate, the data is lower than expected, meaning that at least it has an impact. Tech companies are hiring. Companies across the United States are hiring. The employment rates wasn't as bad as we were expecting, so it's a positive thing. Then the employment change itself also came positively. The data was good, meaning more people actually got employed, and the average earnings also improved. So it signifies that a lot of good things. So that means that potentially on the indices we should be seeing a positive movement to the upside as well, right? Because it means that they are also performing better. It means that at least some of the companies in the US, in the top US 100 that made up the NASDAQ, they are actually doing well, and then we can expect to see a potential move to the upside from them as well. So because of the macros that came out, I think we're expecting a good move to the upside from the NASDAQ, but we need to be participating from a demand level. So for us to be able to participate in a demand level, we need to see, we need price to actually be in the area of interest. So if price is in an area of interest, then we're going to take the trade. If not, we are not going to take the trade. We just keep waiting until the day it comes to an area of interest. So in this session, I'm going to hold on and see how it goes. This is what I'm expecting. If NASDAQ would come here, or even come here, once I can see a 15-minute candle closing bullish, that's when I will then participate, right, and then take the trade to the upside. And hopefully that happens, and then we're going to do that. And if it does, happy days. We are going to be excited. Yeah, pretty much it. So let's give it a moment. Let's stay on the 5 minutes. I think that's going to be the best place to watch the price movement. So we don't have to be seeing too much volatility on 1 minute. So we're going to stay on the 5 minutes now and watch the price movements and see how it plays out. Let me just draw what I'm anticipating from where price is right now. I anticipate that it should get here, So if it does from this level, then we'll be taking a reaction from that level. Okay, let's give it a moment and we would see. All right, so we have gone past the first 15 minutes of the opening, and it seems like we're beginning to slow down on the indices, the NASDAQ. So what's happening right now is that it seems like we're getting support from more buyers from this level over here. So if it holds, I think it's a good one. If not, but our price has to actually be in the area that we are actually interested in before we can actually take a trade. So what we're going to do now is potentially maybe set a pending limit order. But to be honest, let's check again on the 15 minutes just to be very sure that we're going to do that. If we're going to do a limit order, we have to do it in a very strategic location. And honestly, I don't feel comfortable setting a limit order on this level. Let's say NASDAQ comes to this level. I don't feel comfortable setting a pending order on this level because I feel like if they should come back here, then potentially they may want to come here, right? And so I prefer to be in the mind, to be here when they are going to do whatever I want to do, so that I can take the trade, and you know, that would be the best trade for me. So I think I will not be doing pending limits actually. Even if I was going to do a pending limit order, it's going to be, let's say, somewhere around here. I would prefer to do, yeah, like the extreme. So I have to use 169 point stop loss, and I have to target 1 to 2, obviously, or at least target, yeah, 1 to 2 at least, you know. So I'll be somewhere like this. Though if this happens, and price should actually respect this level, it would really be a good a good buy opportunity. Then, you know, it could be a good one. But hopefully it does that. If it doesn't, then we're gonna be trading again next time. So I think we're gonna call it a. We're gonna wrap up right now. Seems like we're not getting price entering into our zone. So if price is not entering our zone, there's no need to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Of course, we just set an alert. So that's one thing I always do. I set an alert so that when price is in the area of interest, then I know, and then I can receive the alert and I can quickly check, okay, can I take the trade? You know, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So as soon as price get back to my area of interest, I'm going to be taking the trade, and I'm going to send a notification on the Telegram channel. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone for coming to the live stream. This analysis is about NASDAQ and the potential trade idea on NASDAQ for today New York session, February 11, 2026. If you have any question regarding trading in general or trading NASDAQ, feel free to put it in the comments, or feel free to also join us on the Telegram channel, and we would, you know, we would keep sharing ideas with each other. All right, thank you everyone, and happy and safe trading. Bye bye.